No. No! Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to Voices of the Void. And this game has just received, from what I understand, is a fairly major update. Now, I was really worried because even though I know of the trick to preserve your stuff by putting it in the mailbox when you transfer your save, I didn't want to lose Kerfus. However, the patch notes assure that you don't actually need to reset your objects for this update. But apparently, dirt doesn't count as objects, it just counts as dirt. So, back to square one in that regard, I guess. Woo! I get to clean again. God, I hate aliens. Oh, I don't want to eat that. Yeah, I thought I had read something about that. So that's the new food fatigue mechanic. Actually, it's not as much of a blessing because I had a whole bunch of garbage bagged and ready to go. And I believe I also read that they nerfed the amount of money that we get from them. Well, at least there's a lot of it. Oh, Darwin, get out from under there. Absolutely no consideration at all for the family. I don't know what happened to this place. I don't know if aliens did this or if I was just away for a couple days while another shift came in. But it's clear that I'm the one meant to be here. Actually, some of you had said that I did miss an event on day 30. Ooh, look, they've changed the box model. You said that I did miss an event on day 30, that something was there when I thought Kerfus was glitching out outside the door. It was these things that you talked about. I didn't even notice them, but look, there's like a trail leading away. One of you had given me a timestamp, and I looked over it a bunch of times just trying to see what it was, and... Oh wait, is that note new? Nope. Strange brownie. Maybe... a peace offering? Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. It's gonna take way too long. We're so tired, but perhaps we should be ready for violence? The trail ends here at the bridge. Perhaps it picks up again on the other side? No. Perhaps I'm meant to look under the bridge? I don't see anything down here. Some of you had also suggested that I should start combing the river for Easter eggs, and I think that's a pretty good idea. Is there something there? Oh, it looks like a shrimp container. Should I eat the rest of these? Oh, enough of that. In the meantime, let's have a look and see what the objective for the day is. I'm sure we'll find out in a big way what that means later, but for now, we have work to do, as always. I hate how the crowbar just looms on the side of the screen over there. Okay, 3 level 0, 2 level 1, 2 level 2, and 1 level 3. We already got a bunch. Oh wow, are we actually just about done already? The benefits of an early start. It's so long between record sessions that I always forget where we are. It's actually their first time asking for a full complete thing. Well, we've got that now, but I don't believe we have those reports. So that'll be our next objective. 3 o'clock already, which they make it feel so late, 3 o'clock. Oh, something I'm also gonna have to worry about. I believe one of you had said that in this update they nerfed the amount of space we have without a backpack to carry. So maybe I will have to get a backpack, because I've been carrying a lot of things with me. Pretty much my entire toolbox. But luckily this shouldn't be too difficult a job. Mike and November are right diagonal from each other, and one of them is right here. Now, I have also turned up a number of graphics settings, so we should have better shadows, better textures. Because, as we found out last time, when you clean off those walls, there wasn't actually very much to look at. But look, I deliberately only skimmed the patch notes to try and figure out what new horrors have been added. And well, even though I didn't read in detail, I know that new horrors have been added indeed. I just don't know what they are. And we still have no way of turning on the lights in here. You can't just add like a switch or something? The power lines are behaving mighty strangely today. And it's not even like I just loaded in. I've been playing for a little bit now. Let's grab that second hash code. We're gonna get a good amount for the work we do today. Actually, having the solar-powered ATV helps in a couple of ways. For example, as long as I'm not in immediate danger of running out, and I know I'm not going to be using it for a while, there's not as much of a risk in using the acceleration option, because this way it's just going to refuel on its own. Okay, so maybe we'll start carrying ourselves a little faster out here when it's safe to do so. Look at this game. Absolutely beautiful to look at. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I really love how this same map can be so many different things to you at different points during the game. I feel like a variety of emotions is really important in a long-form game like this, and, well, this game is nothing if not full of variety, we'll put it that way. Some of you had a discussion on the Discord about whether it overdoes the goofiness, and to be honest, I'm kind of torn. Now look, this game actually did present a bit goofier for me in particular, since, you know, why can't I get off? There we go. This game did present a little bit goofier for me in particular because I was following your advice. However, some say that it does take away from the mood, while others feel like it fits in just fine. Where did it go? It's gone. Okay. Well, that's a huge disappointment. Alright. Is that because I changed versions, or did it actually disappear on its own? Have they fixed the cord? Nope. Nope. We are still without a fridge. So that's awesome. Well, let's send this thing out. I tried to Google it, but I didn't see anyone attempting to do what needed to be done here. Okay, now we can eat this thing. So, at the very least, I suppose that means that it's been improved in that regard. Considering if the food fatigue were as bad as before, we wouldn't even be allowed to eat it yet. Okay, we are now in the previous version of the game, and I've gone and backed up my save in case this breaks it, because we're essentially attempting to load in an earlier version. And we'll see what happens. We'll just see if it's still there. It's entirely possible, I think. Yeah, you know what? I honestly think that it's probably like Rufus, in that it disappears when we, simply when we load a save. Or maybe it's because it was already gone, I don't know, but in any case, we've lost that opportunity. But that does mean that it's probably random and not something that's inserted into the world at a certain point, which means maybe we can hold out hope that it'll be back sooner or later. Now here's a weird thing when it comes to loading and unloading. The detector status is increasing, and yet we've got no signal. Well, let's see if we can't maybe get something from that. I don't know if I've ever seen this happen before. Is this some kind of bug? Look at you trying to walk on out of here. You're gonna be broken like all the rest of them. One of you actually quite humorously suggested that maybe we try nailing a glow stick to one of them. That's actually not the worst idea. I mean, we'd be able to see where they are out in the dark. Then again, they mostly try to make their way to me, but it would eliminate the element of surprise. Wow, that's crazy. We can still get emails even when the computer isn't on. Oh, I hope this didn't break the, I hope this didn't break sending the crate out. Please, Dr. Tell, nobody can hear this tape. If you keep sending me these types of transmissions, we'll both get fired, or worse. Please don't send these to me. Imagine if Dr. Bao heard this tape. Are you accusing me of faking? Package has been successfully delivered. 95 points to your account. And another 144 and another 50. We are loaded. You just hang around. Actually, I'll stuff you in the locker, nerd. We're gonna need you momentarily. It actually is a good idea to keep at least one of these things around for science, don't you think? Oh, the science we're gonna do on you. Yeah, that is so weird. It is downloading something despite the no signal. I suppose it's back to the drawing board when it comes to ridding this place of the filth which infests it. God, how do you let it get to this point? But actually, you know what? We should have a look and see if there's new items, because I thought I might have maybe read something about that. New items that can help us with this. Or if there's just new items in general. It is a new update after all. So miscellaneous. We can buy the sponge. I don't know if we could do that before. We gotta get some new garbage bag. Ah, there it is. There's the mop, and it is a very expensive investment. And I had read in the patch notes that the broom can sweep up the trash piles, but I don't know if that's gonna be worth it. Unless it bags them, we can't sell them. For now, it might actually be a good idea to get the digital map and some beacons. I do want to try your advice, your old advice, of going to the Wendigo's cabin at 3:33. But in the meantime, I guess we'll see just how much the garbage has been nerfed so we can get some cash flow going. The drone has just arrived to take the garbage, and actually, I was thinking, some of you had told me that it may actually matter to change the passwords on the locks. So they actually might guess at a certain point, and if we do that, then maybe they won't be able to get in. I mean, it has been the same thing forever. We've heard that the locks work before. So let's try it. And we received 89 points, which is a lot. It's certainly not insignificant, but it's probably not quite as much as we would have gotten if I had waited another episode. You know, I have to say, I do feel at least a bit safer having these locks changed. I mean, we've been visited so many times, I almost come to expect that more than a night of silence. And I can't help but think that one of these days I'm going to see the white glow from that door again. Alright, we need to order some more garbage bags. And now they're gonna start having us, do actually 6 level 3 signals and hit 3 different towers. Well, that's a surprise to be sure, but you know what? A welcome one. That's actually, I just talked in the last episode about how this would actually be easier for me. We're gonna make more money, and we're gonna get to listen to all of these at their full potential. I mean, I could before, I was saving them, but there just wasn't a lot of time for it, you know? We'll order the digital map, we'll order the beacon, and we will order, ultimately, the mop. Pin box. And we can order another workbench if we want. What does the pin box do? But that's not what I'm after right now. Right now, we need that mop so we can clean this place post-haste. Ooh, we can order a spotlight. Now that is really cool. Alright, we'll get a green glow stick to mark you, some nails, and a couple more garbage bag rolls as well. We're not going to get the mop bucket right now under the assumption that perhaps we can still, Yeah, you broke out eventually. You have no idea what we're about to do to you. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Wait, have the Transformers gone down again? That doesn't make any sense. I feel like I just did a bunch of them. I don't need you trying to get out right now. Well, here comes the drone at least. Actually, that seemed to arrive pretty fast. We can't even check the console because it's down. Alright, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Do we have batteries anywhere? Are any of you at 100? Yes. Okay, we'll grab that. We need to get out there in the dark, in the storm. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so much. Wait. Wait, there's something going on in the sky. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? 6. Something's going on out there. Oh, who knows if this will even show up on camera. Can we investigate that? Hang on, wait. Let's get to the top of the tower, maybe. Let's try that. Let's try that. Oh, this sucks. I hate heights. I hate heights. I hate heights. Turn the light off, though. We have to. We don't have a choice. Actually, wait. I left the... Yeah, 140. Oh, that's much closer than I thought. It's like... It's moving between different beacons down there or something. Oh, maybe it's moving along the power lines. Oh, is that like a new animation or something? I see. It's probably meant to indicate that that is the one that's going off, huh? I thought there was something crazy going on. What do you mean can't get on? I just had to be at the right angle. Alright, we are gonna have to get over there then, which means a late night trip. At least the rain is let up. So there's that. Also, it's a good thing I didn't buy any food, because otherwise we'd be worrying about roaches right now. All that stuff just sitting on the floor in there. It's the most significant order we made in a while. Ugh. But we've got to get over there. Where's that bridge? Oh, back there. I can just barely see the shadow. You know, I'd kind of made a habit recently of not traveling at night, because it's just so dangerous. But sometimes this game doesn't give us a choice. I was used to it in the beginning, but now I've been taken well out of my comfort zone. I've become too spoiled, I suppose. Huh. You know, I know that there's a light pole next to the transformer, but it's still kind of eerie being able to see that glow from a single light when the entire place is in darkness. Cool jump. Should be just up this hill. There we are. Oh, it's the Trash Kingdom, is it? Yep, there we are. How did you get to that point? I don't understand. I was just here. Well, if that is to be the case, we should probably... I was going to say we should use one of these towers to do a check, but I don't think we'll be able to do that until we turn it all on manually again, right? Back at the base? Hey there, bud. Yes, still out. We've got to turn it back on, even though the servers are still working. You know, somehow the darkness feels so much darker, knowing that the lights are out at our base right now. It's only now I'm realizing that I guess I was brought some small measure of comfort knowing that there is some home to go back to, but the thought that right now even that is totally blanketed in this same darkness that I'm now in makes the whole place feel so much more dead, like I'm all on my own. Alright, we gotta get this stuff restarted. It's our top priority. What was that? What was... maybe I should break you out so you can help me with whatever that was. You heard that, right? Alright, let's get the power on, now. You don't like the sound of that, do you? Sweet relief. Is something in here with me, or is something just outside? Oh, there's something straight north. And a whole bunch of things surrounding us. Alright, we're not getting any rest anytime soon. Let's get what energy we can and head back out. We've got a... I do not feel safe in here anymore, but we've got to check those other transformers. Let's have a look over here. TR... check. The others are still doing fine. I'm starting to wonder if the other one wasn't maybe sabotaged deliberately, since I know I was just there. That kind of freaked me out for a second. But we did order it. Okay, so there's our mop. There is some food we can eat. Nom. We'll hold that for later. And there is our precious thing. And some nails, which we will now be using. What did I do with that hammer? Oh, and there's our beacon. So if I hold this, say, and I grab this here. Come on now. Good news, I'll be letting you out now. Bad news, you're gonna have to wear the stick of shame. Now how do we do this? Boop. Nope, that just throws it. Hang on, I'll get this right. Right on your face there. How do I use it, actually? There we go. We have to keep holding E, hit click, and then we'll nail it straight to you. But we can take it off? Maybe we have to be close enough? Maybe we have to be selecting the mannequin itself. Alright, well, that does work. You've got the tag on your neck. Which means you can now be released into the wild for scientific purposes. So, come right this way. And if you try creeping up on us in the dead of night, we'll know all about it. Yep. I love this game sometimes. I'm starting to realize where I come down on the side of the goofy or creepy debate. I understand that sometimes the goofiness might take away from the overall horror, but, I mean, this game's just got such a charm to it that you cannot deny. Now, let's try holding this mop, and we probably need to take from the water. There we are. And is this more effective than the sponge? I would hope so, and yes, it really seems to be. Okay, so the reset is not as much of a disaster as it could have been. I love cleaning. Yes, I do. It's the best part of the base. Who am I kidding? There's a lot of cool things about this job, and I genuinely think I would probably enjoy doing it. As long as I have internet. I actually just had a look at our carry weight when I was putting the mop down, and it looks like it's still pretty good, even with some of the new things we picked up, like the digital map. So I don't know, maybe it's actually not that bad. There we are. Okay, you are now done. And before we start processing that signal, we'll give you a listen. You were the weird one that said no signal. Well, that may have been a save bug. We've had something like you before. Huh? You're creeping around, are you? Ah, this thing is already paying off. But you can't get in, can you? Not while these doors are locked, or at least I hope not. And again, we're still not entirely clear on how that works. But the sun is rising, and we do actually have to send out Kerfus. And I need to go collect those reports. The thing is, even knowing that the game version has changed makes it feel like I suddenly know nothing all over again. That contact in the far north is gone, but things still surround us. Alright, Kerfus. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, yes, yes. Pat, and use. Go on now, you little scamp. And I'll try and clean some of this up for you. I know you're not used to there being this much around. Yep, here you come. I was wondering where you'd gone, and, well, I guess we have our answer now. It's like watching, like, Sam Raimi vision. I'm not gonna let you fall. Here, you can sleep on this pile of trash. I made a bed for you. Actually, since I used the sleeping bag, you can probably have the regular bed. But we've got to get out there. Actually, can we make sure that Kerfus is safe while I'm away? Ah, we can. We can lock it from the outside. Alright, that's a load off my mind. What is that? Are you curious? That's hilarious. I spotted you from a mile away, though I probably would have seen you anyway. You brought shrimp, and whatever this thing is. Is this a gift because I left stuff behind? Or maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, I've just engaged you in some way. Hang on, wait. Let's collect and figure out what this thing is. Arrow gun. Some of you have been telling me that these things are called arrows or arrows or something. But I don't seem to know how to use it. Maybe it's a toy. Maybe they felt bad for me. But thank you. I mean, I'll take it. Is this is in the direction of the sound that we heard last night. Should I not be taking it? Whatever. We don't have time to think about that. We've got stuff to do. But it seems contact is being established. This is fascinating. Huh. I almost feel like Jane Goodall learning to live with the gorillas. Maybe I shouldn't be putting myself quite on that level. We still don't know what this is. I don't believe this was here before. Is this just something that's new about the world in the update, or is it something that spontaneously appeared? I mean, either way, it's gorgeous looking. Oh, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, there's lily pads and reeds. But there's got to be something here as well, right? And the big hollow log straight in the middle. It's like something out of a painting. Ooh, wait, I wonder if we can climb inside. Hang on, where's our hook? Hold, and, yep. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted. Oh, you won't catch on the top? Oh, you will. Alright, let's get up there. But there doesn't seem to be anything inside. Aw, this would be quite a place to hide an Easter egg, don't you think? Don't you think? Whatever, maybe there will be something there at some point for all I know. Okay, well, we do have another report to collect right here beside Oscar. That's how we know where this is. Let's actually have a look at our map to see just what it does show. It shows us, the position of the towers. So if we're ever out here without knowing where we're going, without the target, then we can look at that. And it also shows our coordinates. Now that's actually really important for a reason I'll go over in a second. Something this large could have been added. Imagine what else could be here. The whole world could have changed and we don't even know it. I'm gonna do a once-over and just see if we can't find any unique objects or anything like that. There's only a small split between this piece of land and the river on the other side. Keep in mind, we do also have to have a lookout for a stick. They had mentioned something about a crafting recipe involving that and rocks on the note we found over by the hatch. Yeah, this place was definitely like a public park at some point, right? I mean, we got all these areas, these crumbling rest areas. If anything, what this all tells us is that we need to do a lot more exploring, even in places we've already been. What does that say? Restricted area. Oh, but I can't quite read the rest. Wait, has there always been a second river along this side? I honestly wouldn't even know. I swear I've been to this corner of the map before. Let's make sure we also pay attention to what's at the bottom of the river. And that light post at the very end is quite strange looking indeed. Oh, I see. It kind of converges on the opposite side of this wall. There's a fenced area right here, but I don't think this is the edge of the map. I don't think so, because the camp is over this way. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's something over there. Hang on. Oh, I'm so low on sleeping juice. I'm gonna have to start using the hook to attach the sleeping bag to the back of this thing. We do want to have a look at what's going on at the camp, how it's progressed. And maybe say thank you for the gun! What just happened? Hang on. Climb up, climb up, climb up. Up and over. There we go. I shouldn't be doing this, should I? Should I be equipping the crowbar? These trees look different, too. They're different from the ones that we've been seeing. There's an explosion over in this direction somewhere. Some crates and a chair, and some food. And coffee, but do we trust it? No, we can sit in the chair. It's like this person had their own little camping spot, but why? That's just a cup. I'm trying to be thorough, but I also know I can't spend a ton of time here. There was only one slice left of the forbidden pizza. But we can... Anything happen if we sit here? Maybe this will be a place where we should come back at 3:33. But I'll take the food boxes as well, for sure. Leave these for now. And there's a note. Work in progress. New trees test polygon. Take some food. Well, thanks, developers. Thanks so much. You remember when I said this game has charm? You certainly can't deny it after something like this. Oh no! Where did I leave the ATV? Yeah, see, this has fallen to 86 in the entire time I've been playing. I don't think so. I think that was sabotage over at the Trash Kingdom. Yeah, but then again, the thought of an alien wading through all that garbage just to mess with me does bring me a certain kind of joy. In kind of a middle finger sort of way. Alright, just came to see how the pad's developing. You guys seem to be complete now. And this place looks great. Oh, you have really been scarfing down them shrimps. And there's something new here. Wait, what is this? Some kind of device in 2 parts? And this. Are these night vision goggles? Alright, let's also try placing this poster. One of you suggested that I should try putting it here. Like putting it on one of their own walls or something. There we go! Is that a more positive depiction of them? They are adorable. Like, just 100% adorable. I mean, look, they look like they close their eyes when you pat the top of their head. Do I do it? Do I do it? Hang on. What is this? Not enough space. Well, can I at least read, like, the description of something I'm holding? Also, how do I put it down if there's not enough space? Okay, well, let's drop some stuff. Drop some stuff where it's safe. So the shovel and the crowbar should hopefully be enough. Still can't put it away. How big is this thing? Maybe we'll eat the gift shrimps? No, the arm is busy, so we can't hold anything. Oh, the gun is actually quite large. Ow. Ow, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do that to your base. I'm sorry. Here, let me... I want to fix that for you, but I don't know if you'll be mad. Somebody's probably coming now. Okay, well, let's try and hold this one then and put it in so we can at least examine what it is. Rifle 4. I'm hearing like a tapping. No description, of course. Okay, we'll be leaving this one. Sorry, I ruin everything I touch, I know. But all of our stuff just got scattered to the wind or just destroyed. Oh my god, that is so annoying. Oh wait, here's the crowbar at least. But what about the shovel? We still need the shovel. Either the shovel was destroyed, or it's still here somewhere. Either way, we don't need it immediately, and we really can't afford to be wasting the entire day here. We still need one level 3 signal. I'm probably just going to start parking this thing right outside the door rather than the ATV bay, simply because it's a little bit more convenient that way. Excuse me? Excuse me? Why did that change back to the original password? They are gonna have access no matter what, it seems like. Not hungry. I just can't think straight in this episode. There's so much weird stuff happening, and I've only been recording for like an hour. Camera disabled. Yeah, Kerfus is asleep. Alright, let's find ourselves one more of these things and give this one a listen. You're too tired. You know what? I can certainly understand that. We do have to get at least a little bit of shut-eye. But can I interest you in a bathroom break in the meantime? It's about all I can offer you so far. Alright, getting late now. I did have to sleep at least a little bit. And let's listen. Red Giant. Okay, I feel like one of you had told me something about looking out for a Red Giant signal. I mean, we definitely have it saved. I'm saving everything, but maybe I should be doing more? Now, remember before when I said that being able to read coordinates is actually hugely valuable? Seems the center of our base is 0, 0. But remember that note? Hang on, which was it? It's around here somewhere. The one that was in German. One of you gave a basic translation, and it's basically saying something to the effect of, like, I have no family, something, something. You can have all my stuff. It's located here. Here it was. 175, negative 460. I'm beginning to think this void has voices in it. There, I said it. Alright, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just about ready to send this out. Just have to process this up 2 more levels. Now, I'm pretty sure the water on this mop doesn't last quite as long as the sponge. However, it does do a much faster and better job at cleaning. There we go, although the stubborn parts are still stubborn. I'm honestly half janitor at this stage. There we go. This place is starting to look better already. We've even got to clean the angled ceilings. But what else did I want to do? Processing signals. We're cleaning the place up. Oh, right, the garbage bags. That's going to be one of the bigger things we want to attend to. And collect. Let's start with Kerfus's area. There we go, and there we go. Getting all this stuff as soon as possible will probably be better, so you can have your own little corner to yourself. Wow, that's a lot of trash. I think there's a real sadistic sense from the game, waiting until I finally more or less figured out how to do this, and then throwing a whole bunch of new garbage my way. And yep. But whatever, joke's on them. I like Viscera cleanup detail. Oh, that's this last one done, and we are ready to complete this job, which is just as well, because it's getting late. And it is not lost on me that the frequency of more disturbing signals has increased substantially. Let's get this done quickly. Let's call it in. And that should be good for the night. My base platform. What detailed tiles you have. I don't know why I've never noticed that before. And then again, I did put up my textures, but there's something so crisp, so sharp about the space between these tiles. Maybe I should have the sleeping bag just under here and sleep down here. I feel like that's what I'd end up doing in the situation. Maybe grab some of those sheets or blinds and put them up over the sides. But remember, we've still got to keep a lookout for the day that door returns, so we can finally step through it and leave this job. Is that Mars? There we go. Package received, 125 points. And, yeah, we've already seen this one before. And we get another 75 points just for the reports. So, I mean, the cash is just going to start rolling in at this point, right? Although we only got 200 total. What? What? How did I get here? I just woke up in the middle of the... Up on top of a hill in the middle of nowhere. Where am I? It's a good thing I got this thing. I'm all the way over by Romeo. Which means that we're back in this direction. Alright, well, I guess we're taking this with us. Or maybe starting the walk back would be better if we use the hook. Hang on. Alright, you come with me. There we go. At least this way we can see where we're going. Although it is a little awkward as it tries to drag us down the hill. What happened to us? It's a good thing we had everything set and going. If we were in a worse state, this would be a huge problem. Oh, we're all up over the hills. Am I gonna have enough battery to make it back? Oh, we should probably be sprinting, right? Or maybe I should just sleep the rest of the night away, but I don't feel like I have time for that. Who knows what tonight's job is gonna be? This thing is really, really holding me back. I mean, I suppose I could make my way towards one of the transformers, spend some time there. This is very unprecedented, and I don't know why it happened, or... I mean, I had my sleeping bag, maybe I sleepwalked, but the fact that it's there with me almost suggests that I was carried out. What kind of sleepwalker brings the bed with them? Hang on, wait. Which one is this? We are at, November. We are so far. Alright, dragging you is slowing me... Nope, no, no, no. Dragging you is slowing me down too much. So, nope. So, oh my god. So, come with me. I have to hold you over my head. As we crest the hill, we can maybe get a better... Yep, there's the base off over in that direction. Let's try not to lose our footing on this hill. There we can see the blue glow from the old glow stick. As long as I keep holding E, this thing will remain in my hands. Don't want to lose it. If anything, this is getting me there faster, so thank you for that. Come on, get up. Get up, you moron. This way. I just hope I haven't lost too much time. A path. Good, 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 good. Or alternatively, we could just... Oh, no. I'm so tempted to swim across, but it's not worth it. The bridge is right here. I can't believe the brownie trail just, like, ended. I'm gonna investigate that some more in the morning, see where maybe it might have gone, but... For now, I'm just happy to be... Oh, no. There we go. I was really worried they'd... I would not have put it past this game to change it on me again. 154. Not even a 333 event. Oh, I can carry you around like this. How do I drop you, then? Actually, wait, I have an idea. I don't know if I'm actually meant to be able to hold this, or if it's just glitched because I fell while holding it. But I do have an idea. What if I try sleeping while holding it? No, that did not work. I'm just clutching it like a safety blanket now. Maybe if I try reloading the save? Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Yeah, I still can't figure out how to put this thing down. Not enough space, so if we clear every single other thing out of our inventory, drop all this stuff, now we can grab it. Okay, it takes up 285. Wow. So we can't actually carry it, though. We did learn that, and there we go. Well, let's collect all this and make sure we don't accidentally eat anything we don't want to. That almost sounded like a building scream or something. Because of those shenanigans, we never did actually get to see what our task for the day is. You know, something I've been thinking about... Might it actually can't collect object? Might it actually be possible to sell mushrooms? And really just like any random objects we find, like what if we had sold like the alien gun that we discovered? Also, I'm gonna go, this stuff is right outside, I'm gonna go look for it. So SV target reset. And now we can see that these things are out here basically. Oh, this isn't smart, but we're doing it anyway. Got the contacts. There's something here. And from that reflection, I thought there was something glowing beside this rock. But once more, I just can't see anything here. Oh, it's a whole lot of contacts, too. Anyway, today we need Papa Tango Juliet and 5 level 3, so it's a little bit easier at least, although we do have to start from scratch. Maybe we won't be able to do quite as much exploring as I would have liked. In the meantime, let's see what we can order. We're actually doing really good on food because of yesterday's discoveries. In the meantime, until daybreak, we're more or less just doing our job. Sitting here, processing up these signals. In fact, why don't we completely upgrade our download speed? What reason is there not to? And now we can actually disable food spoilage and food tolerance. I'm going to keep it the way it is for now. In previous videos I would have done it, but now that they've changed, I'm going to give it a chance. And look, I'm not sure, I don't remember if I had found this before or if it's new, but there's actually a pretty extensive tips and hints section that even has a search bar and everything. This is really good. This is, I think, a huge step forward in terms of user-friendliness. It even has, I can't get out of the pool. Anyway, since we don't really have anything much to save up for right now, I'm thinking that maybe we get automatic signal processing, and sure, why not some more detector quality? Why not? I mean, we're about to make some more money anyway, and I want to start seeing more of, like, the less important things. I mean, I've been prioritizing up until this point, and I just really don't need to as aggressively as I've been. Let's experience the game for all it has to offer, right? So now when we put you in, you will continue all the way up to level 3, even if we're not here. So that's going to be a huge load-off, and much better reason to leave the base sometimes. Right, it's garbage day. I'll start clearing all this stuff out. I honestly dread to think how little we're going to get for all this and how much more we could have gotten, but I mean, I suppose we still got a decent amount, but then there was a lot in that last package that went out. Unfortunately, cleaning our base is not the cash cow that it used to be. I just hope that it's worth it against the cost of the bags themselves. No? I thought you would go automatically. Hang on, automatic signal processing, yeah. I swear I just heard something weird that wasn't the drone. Like something moving around out there. I keep hearing it still. Yeah, but I'm always so nervous about pressing my face up against this dark window trying to catch a glimpse. I just heard something else really weird. It was almost like a tapping in my ear. I really hope that shows up on the recording, because if not, I got bigger problems. And let's find out what we got for 2 sets of garbage bags, the mushroom, and some scrap wood. 68 points, not bad, certainly worth it. Wait. Was that the sound? Was it you falling over? How did you end up down there? Remember, we already know that you're evil. A voice like the unsheathing of a knife. Wow. Alright, well that's 2. We really need to get these going. We really need to sleep. We really need to go get those reports. This is actually kind of overwhelming. You're not wearing your collar. You're a different one? I'm starting to get the impression, since I've destroyed so many of you, that you're not actually dying for good when I do this. Now, what did that note say? 175, negative 460. So where about would that be? Unfortunately, there's no grid on the side to tell me. Or I guess actually that would be the northwest, more towards Romeo. Actually, sort of where we got teleported to last night. I really wish I had more sleepiness. Okay, so it should be... I've already gotten Tango. It should be over that hill somewhere. Well, that was kind of sick. Although we did take a little bit of damage in the process. That was blatantly thrown. That wasn't just... No. That wasn't just dropping out of the tree. That was thrown horizontally. Alright, we need to have a look. It was 175. We're well offset from that. But negative, like, 460 or 475 or something like that. So here we are, 175, negative 460. But there's nothing here. I mean, maybe we have to dig, but I don't have a shovel anymore and no real means of acquiring another one. Well, maybe maybe we'll even just leave something here. That'll do. So that we can at least mark the spot. And let's just visualize. Okay, so it's about halfway between Sierra and Oscar. Okay, we're just doing all kinds of sick stunts today, aren't we? Crazy things happen when you're in a rush. Good thing we decided to come over here. That would have been a huge problem. Okay, num. Maybe I should start collecting MREs again since they're no longer useless. I'm starting to think that it might actually be worth our time to invest in a coffee machine. Yeah, this is not working properly at all. Because it is sleep that is screwing us over more than anything right now. Thankfully another one is done. So, come on. Put you in here. Save. Doop. Doop. And you'll be the next one we process up. And we just need one more for today. Oh, there's already one right here. How convenient. Kerberos, we need you to go do stuff. I simultaneously love and can't stand how you jump all over me when you first arrive. Alright, but you need to go fix what's down, as do I. Just something about continuing to listen to one of these things while you work, isn't there? Wow, that download speed is absolutely nutso. But we've really got to get some sleep. Actually, not before I order a couple of those coffee things. Oh, we've picked up a satellite, have we? Alright, well, let's do that. Actually, let's, no, wrong thing. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, there we go. Actually, now that I really look at it, maybe it's not a satellite. That looks a little different in shape. And we're only able to really resolve that because we bought those upgrades. That is actually a little bit disturbing. I will absolutely accept one of these coffee chocolate bars. Absolute godsend right now. And next on our list is definitely going to be the coffee machine. I imagine that's going to be quite a bit more effective than what we've been doing to keep ourselves going. I mean, wow, we've actually been doing this completely on our own horsepower all this time? What kind of worker are we? Drink coffee. Wow, could not have asked for a better punctuation to that. Oh my god, you scared the absolute crap out of me, Kerfus. Oh, I just heard like the weird sound around the corner and then... I mean, I still love you, of course. But you're going to sleep now. Oh wait, I've actually not charged you at all. I've totally forgotten to. Luckily, you're very energy efficient. Where's your cord? Nope. We are not losing another cord. Not yours. Just sweep up underneath here and get some of the stuff that's over here. Wow, it is so much garbage. And we had another bag as well. Yep, it's not going to take nearly as long as before, I think, to get this place tidied up. Now that one does look more like an actual satellite. Certainly doesn't hurt to... I hate how these things keep going back in as soon as I pick them up. Certainly couldn't hurt to preload some of these things. Well, I'm sure there's something somebody can do with some of that. Oh, but right, I almost forgot. We still have to go pay a visit to Papa. So let me just make sure that's still targeted. There we are. Since we're already at Papa, why don't we go check up on what's been going on with our favorite alien tree cats. There we are. They got their chic house going. Lights are on. Oh, it's actually kind of pretty when you see it at night like that. And I guess they weren't too mad about what happened before because one of their invisible buddies didn't come after me. Yeah, everything still looks about the same as when I left it. And maybe they were grateful I put the poster up for them. Are those knives still around? I am actually going to take the risk of can't collect object. Okay, we can't use one. Alright, understandable. We'll leave it as is then. All the stunt work today. I'm starting to lose condition on this thing all over again. Well, it should be all the reports we need for the day, and well, by the end of this, all the signals we need. Look at all those garbage bags taking up even more space under the desk. We'll move all those out soon enough. But I'm really curious about this one. I mean, both of these had a lot of info with them, didn't they? Wow, and look at how quickly that processes, too. Holy crap. But that is actually a very small file, so it's somewhat to be expected. Just keep it coming. Still got plenty of time, actually, so I shouldn't be too worried about it. Beep, and beep. This was the weird one that almost looked like a ship. But I'm not sure if it's actually given us anything new, anything we can work with. Alright, well, what about the last one? Are you gonna be much the same? Well, we now have everything we need. I'm gonna keep one of these in order to get a head start on tomorrow. We'll surely want more level 3s, especially as long as we can keep this up. But 5 for now should do us quite well. Oh wow, that's another object. Or maybe the same one, but that definitely doesn't look like... Hang on, I don't know if that's one of ours. I mean, I'm used to the idea of, like, you know, a box in the middle and solar panels off to the sides, but those don't look like solar panels. Oh, maybe we should start increasing that resolution. Maybe we should. Hang on, will it actually do it for the one that we already have? Detector quality. Let's try it. I don't know. But that definitely looks... Actually, that looks more like vertical almost. Like there's ribs along the center and then something large on top. It's hard to tell, but that definitely looks like some kind of like dish or antenna at the end. Maybe I'm wasting my money. Alright, well, let's save it and give it a listen. Return accepted. Wait, it kept saying deny before, but this one it said accepted. Alright, we're obviously going to start processing this up. And there's our email, package received, there we go. And all good stuff. Breathtaking. I am flabbergasted. This is some incredible data, Dr. Kell. If we can keep this up, we just might be able to advance our field of science. At what point can you say that we've done it? Because it seems like that point should have been crossed long ago. Here's another small file. But we can definitely afford our coffee machine now, even regardless. We'll also get another, we'll also get some more detector quality, at least one for now. Now how much is said coffee machine? 200. So, tell you what, we'll put that in, and we'll get one more thing of garbage bags. Oh, wait. I've just noticed there's like little sub-things. Oh, was that the case before, or did I just not notice? Yeah, we can actually sort by like the type of things. There's all kinds of plushies we can get. Funny banana moth, real, no fake. Spooky Cthulhu man. And Funny Sweden Man. And they all cost 69 credits. We're gonna start decorating pretty soon. There's just a few things that I still want. Always a sad thing when the pizza's finally all gone. But we are about to be able to enjoy coffee. For the very first time. It's that thing that, like, even in the very first time I played, I was like, who's gonna spend all that money on that? Well, here we go. And I guess... You've gotta be kidding me. Wait, now it's accepting 1, 2, 3, 4 as well? I don't understand, but at least this is a little bit easier to bring outside. Oh, did we... Hello? We haven't heard from one of these in a while. Can we collect this? We can't. Where's our crowbar? Why do I get the feeling something didn't like that? Oh, that smoke completely enveloping the skyline. Alright, now what do we do with that coffee machine? Where did the coffee machine go? There we go. Trying to hide. Let's bring you over to here, and hopefully there we go. There's the cord. Thank you. Okay, we kind of need you more than we need the microwave at this moment. So we'll just have to be a little bit selective with that and put you here. And put you here. There we go. And let's start figuring out how we actually use you. So if we take you and put you... I have no idea how to even begin. Use. It needs a cup and it needs coffee. Well, we've got cups all over the place. Maybe we can... Yep, no. Do we have to hold you maybe and go like this? Use? Oh, and we made it. Okay. And now we can hold and slurp. There we go. And just like that, for not even a full bag, we get 30 sleep. That's very, very good to have. It's one of those things I probably should have gotten earlier on, to be honest. I mean, just because it would have made a much bigger influence on our playthrough as a whole. Oh my god. That actually looks a lot like the camper ships, doesn't it? Alright, got so preoccupied with coffee shenanigans that I forgot to do my job. Let's probably be more in this direction. It's almost midnight, and I can't wait to finally have the one piece of information I'm capable of transmitting. And it seems to be about our new friends. I mean, we do seem to have made something of a peace offering, even if I did blow it up right on their doorstep. It's times like this I could really use a safety scream. Huh. I like to think it wards off the evil that's out there. And it's actually kind of funny how I hadn't mentioned the Wendigo in a long time. This episode I talked about how it had been a while, and now... well, now it seems to maybe possibly be back? What have we got? Papa Delta Quebec and 5 signals, level 3. Same as before, but we've got a head start. I think that's going to be kind of our retirement fund now, because that last one did look maybe a little bit better. So let's continually improve our detector quality just a little bit, bring it up to level 10. And that should mark a pretty substantial improvement within the space of this episode. There we go. Oh my... it's one of them! Look, that's unmistakable. Look, we've got the eyes, eyebrows, I suppose, mouth, and those cat ears. We actually have an image of an alien. Not cloaked, not a ship. But one of them. I wonder if this broadcast wasn't maybe intentional. Okay, well, that is now our prized possession. In fact, let's save it as is. Now we've got an unknown, and it appears to be a whole lot of nothing. So let's see what's going on with this, I suppose. No, come on. But there is definitely an image within that. Okay, you know, it's funny that I chose this part to talk about how the silliness is overtaking it, because I feel like now more than ever, we're really getting some crazy signals. I mean, nothing's gonna top that, but there's so much. I do also want to make a trip out there tonight to see the Wendigo's cabin, since it, well, it appears to have called on to me. There we go. Last thing before we head out. Doesn't that actually look like a sun, or rather a sunset, reflecting over some water? Huh. Maybe they're trying to show us something they find beautiful. Or maybe that was the end of a civilization, for all we know. Oh, we've got another red giant. Oh, you know what I'm realizing? Maybe the keypad on the outer door is actually different from the one inside. Like, maybe it's a different password. In which case, I'm gonna have to change that one too for it to be at all useful. Alright, but we've got to follow these power lines out, because that's how we get to the Wendigo's cabin. I don't want to spend a lot of time looking. Imagine if, unbeknownst to me, the camera on that tree spotted, like, a ghost hitchhiker riding on the back. Come on. Here we are. And perhaps we should have our camera at the ready. Oh wait, where'd it go? I've lost it completely. It's got to be real close to 3:33 right about now. Don't have time for you. There's like something suspended in the air around this tree. Oh, and it's starting to rain. Oh, look, we can see the glow from the tower through the roof of this thing at night. And nothing seems to be happening. I don't have a way to tell the time, I don't think, so I don't know if I missed it or what. But I can't spend too much time here. All I can do is go get that beacon and hope to get it tomorrow. One of you at a time, please. You always show up while I'm trying to do something with somebody else, like they're stealing your thunder or something. Send away more of our troublesome garbage. And yeah, 5:55. We probably missed the 3:33 event. More strangeness, cool. Well, by 6 a.m. it seems we already have everything we need for the job for today. Which means our lead, even though we were thrown a little bit for a loop in this part with the higher requirements, we are back on track. Again? Really? You followed me all the way from back there. I swear I've killed more of you than there actually were to begin with. Nice, 106 points for all that garbage. Garbage is kind of one of our cheap sources of funding at this point. Oh wow, TR2 is actually really, really low. SV target TR2. There we go. Look, it's so stuffed the garbage is literally pouring out of the walls. That is so funny. And there we go. Got you at 7. You know, I like to think it's not a coincidence that they decided to send me a selfie. And all things considered, getting in good with the cat girls is not a bad outcome for a job that doesn't pay. Voices of the Void is a game in which I never sleep because there is always something to do. And the thing is, it's got a gameplay loop that's very much like just one more signal, you know? Okay, I'm definitely marking you so that we don't have the same issue as last night, getting here too late. So beacon drop, and I think we have to activate them as well. Use, there we are. And that'll at least prevent you from rolling in one direction. And we'll be paying this place another visit tonight. I hope we didn't miss an invitation. I'm also going to start grabbing these so that maybe we can see if they sell for more. I wish there was a way to know what something sold for. Oh, we can see the beacons even on the ATV. That is very useful. I actually didn't check. I wonder if we can change, like, the name or color of the beacon so that we don't get confused when there's multiple out there. But if we equip this thing, yeah, the beacon shows up there as well. You know, I'm realizing in this part that just about every problem I had with this game has been addressed. I mean, I had an issue with the food fatigue, and now it works in a different but better way. Or we can turn it off entirely, which I haven't even felt the need to do. And, like I said, I don't know if it was there before and I just didn't notice, but the help glossary is actually, like, so unbelievably extensive. Like, every obscure thing that you could need help with, and in a game like this, it's a lot of things, it's all there. And so it's really... I feel like that overcomes the major thing that I thought was a barrier to entry to this game, which is that the early game is very slow and very difficult. Revenge of this thing, huh? Get over there. How have we not been to Quebec in a long time? Like, a really long time? The point is, it just seems like... It just seems like the game is much more friendly to newcomers now. Because I didn't want the game to become less complicated. I just wanted it to, you know, help ease you into it a little more. Now the game's even more complicated, and, well, you do spend more time collecting Voices of the Void. Here we go. Oh, and this one's actually down, too. Guess I'm gonna be doing your job, Kerfus. Even though it's my fault for not activating you. Anyway, here's us sleeping in and still completing the job at not even 4 o'clock. Yeah, boop. Seems this one is completed. And we can start on you. A lot of great signals today, and honestly, I can't believe that ages ago there weren't people swarming all over this. I mean, are we not informing the press of any of this? Like a dark whisper. Also, guys, just to address this on video, no, I did not forget about Maxwell. It's just that, well, it's such a needle in a haystack, it apparently spawns randomly. So if we happen upon it, we'll happen upon it, but I'm not spending time, like, combing up and down the grid for that. But we've already sent out our job, we're good for the day, which means time to clean. That's always the case when there's free time. Oh, there is something out there, though. Let's see, can this thing... Actually, wait, we should try the glass. It's just as difficult as ever to clean the glass. Wow, that's a ridiculous task to expect of me. Don't worry about it. We found out that Dr. Ash was messing with the harmonic oscillators in the bunker again. That's all this was. Nothing else. Just a prank. Go ahead and wipe the drive and forget about it. No sense in setting science back a year. And for heaven's sake, Dr. Kell, please exercise some discernment. Why don't you want me to know about all this? Like, that's the thing. Why are you seemingly so excited about some of these discoveries and... well, so keen to push down others. Also, why do you keep telling me to wipe drives as if they're not with you? I mean, I've got my things saved, but they're not on drives. I feel like all this would be so much easier over email. And what year is it anyway? Look, we basically know at this point that there is probably actually more than one group of aliens out there, right? And that's crazy, but I just have to wonder what the interaction is between them. Do they know about each other? Then again, we actually know basically nothing. Oh, you're not done yet. Wow, for the first time in a while, we're ahead on our work. Tons of sleep, tons of food. Signal not quite ready to process yet. And so we can just kind of hang around and take inventory. It's getting cleaned up slowly but surely. I don't know. I'm just... It seems like things were going really crazy for a long time. And the last day or so, it's just gotten really, really quiet. And the weird thing is, I'm so frantic when things are going crazy. And then the second it does go quiet, it seems like I use that time to go out there and seek out the craziness. I don't know, maybe that's just the nature of the job. I don't know, it feels like we were reaching an endgame, and now we're right back where we started. Well, no, that's not fair to say. We're not right back where we started, because there's plenty happening. Never mind! Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Aliens, 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 aliens. Aliens. Visitors. What was that about? Oh, I can't see anything. Was I too slow, or was it... I'm so panicky right now. That was loud. It sounded like something flew down low and slow. And I wonder if it doesn't have something to do with the camp. Well, it's over in the direction of the thing. Maybe we'll stop over there when we check for the 333 event. We do have to go see the Wendigo as well, but I don't think he was responsible for that one. Oh, what am I doing taking this out? My brain's going a mile a minute, and I keep thinking I see things moving out of the corner of my eye. You're picking up all kinds of things on the periphery of the map. I mean, I've never been able to track any of those things down. There we go. With the exception of above and below the window, things seem to be looking quite a bit cleaner now. But that's far from the most of my concerns. These things are sounding increasingly organic, and honestly, the fact that such things were so sparse early on and so common now, well, it just makes me wonder if maybe all of it isn't coming closer. I mean, we know some things come closer, but, I mean, all of it, everything that's out there. It's like when we started doing this, we basically said, hey, here we are. But then again, this project's been going on for so long. Why now? Tell you what, forget the midnight drone. I'm going to order a glow stick in case we need some kind of light and our flashlight runs out. I'm gonna order, let's see. Actually, you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get a clock. Something we can carry with us so that we know what time it is. And also some food. And we get our new task. Tango Romeo Victor. And 5 level 3. It seems like that's about where we settle. Well, we've already got 4 of those, so not a bad start to the day, don't you think? Alright, what time is it? 1:33? We've got time to kill. Because of our order, we delayed the midnight drone. Ooh, I'll take you. Grab and collect. Now, let's get over, and all we have to do is head towards that beacon. Yep. Once we get there, we'll have a convenient clock so that we can tell if we're actually missing it or not. Here it is. And, well, this seems like the kind of thing best experienced in the dark. And of course, we'll be bringing our glow stick with us. Yep, and yep, and yep. Wow, this climbing mechanic actually feels kind of satisfying. But right here beside the tree, my own transmitter almost scared me. Let's take our clock, drop. And once we drop this glow stick, now we wait. Oh, this is so creepy. This is like doing a paranormal investigation in an abandoned house as a kid. Or like a seance or something. We're just waiting for something to happen. You know, this place was creepy enough to come upon in the day, but at night it's something different altogether. I feel so, like, watched, especially since... See, the thing is, what I like about the way the events that are ongoing work is how I had forgotten about this thing for so long, so many hours of playtime. And then it just chooses its moment to remind me, nope, I'm still out here. Okay, this is gonna be creeping up on us now. So let's have our camera at the ready for whatever we're about to experience. In mere moments for us, but about 20 minutes for Dr. Kell, because time moves strangely here. 4, 3, 2. Should I walk towards it? Oh, what? 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 Neat. Okay, so we've discovered the Wendigo's house. And it's right around the block from the aliens. Cool. Maybe they're neighbors? I don't know how I'm gonna explain this one, but then again, how have I explained anything so far? There's like some kind of shimmering something in here. What is this? Some kind of blade? Collect. Hang on, wait, let's get to ritual knife. But nothing about it. So we've got this now, we can swing this now. What do I... What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I just do? What did I just do? Please stop doing that now. We were right back by the gate. Okay, I guess I died. Oh, and there was like a bag on the ground, like a suitcase. Hang on, let's go back. And here we are again. So that would have literally just ended with like our body being found beside the gate. Okay, well, I don't know if there was something more I could have maybe done with that, but it seems like we're not getting back with our photographic evidence. Though I can at least wait around to get this, the shimmer. Thank you for the photo, and I will be taking my things and my leave. Well, that was worth it, but hopefully we can get out without issue. There we are. We've been given so much to think about, always trying to steal the thunder from honestly cooler beings. Haven't seen Green Guy for a while, but I think we're done for now. We've been getting so much to think about, so much to do, and it seems like things are so much more aware of us instead of us just listening in on them. But the lawnmowers are out, the day is breaking, and that means that it's time to end this record session. As always, I'm going to be looking to you for advice, because there's a lot of new things we can investigate, but it may be something of a delicate matter. We are going to have to order another shovel so that we can get out there and search for that guy's loot. But I honestly don't feel safe until next time, when day breaks. Until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the dirt is coming back, then the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.